All right, and we are live. Welcome back with Murphy Mac to another episode of the Fitness Beginner Podcast. I'm kind of rearranging my office right now, so it's kind of a mess. So that's why you see I got this different mic. If you're watching the video, got a different mic. It may sound a little different than my normal podcast, but that's because I got my other one all torn to pieces right now. I'm trying to rearrange, but we're gonna make it work for tonight. We got a special episode for y'all today. I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna do a Q&A style podcast, and since yesterday was my birthday, we're gonna do something big. We're gonna do 100 questions. I know that sounds like a lot. Uh, so with that being said, I'm gonna try to knock them out as fast as possible. I'm not gonna go into detail on every question. I'm gonna try to answer it as good as I can, but as short as I can. So yeah, it may be one word, it may be a whole paragraph. We'll see. We're just gonna go through it. Disclaimer: I did get these questions off the internet. I wasn't gonna come up with 100 questions. I just wasn't gonna do it. So I just looked up 100 questions on the internet. But what I did was I got 25 questions just about myself in general, just so y'all can get to know me. I want my audience to be able to get to know me, so we can get kind of connect a little bit more. Then I also have 25 questions about myself and my own fitness journey. So like why I got into fitness, things like that. And then I just have after that I have 50 just general fitness questions that I'll answer for y'all. So yeah, hopefully y'all learn something. I'm sure one of y'all or all of y'all have at least one of these questions that I'm going to answer. So y'all stick around, see if y'all get some value out of this. But before we hop into the podcast, what we're going to do is I'm going to update y'all by myself. As I just mentioned, my birthday was yesterday, April 30th. Um, I'm recording this on Monday, May 1st. But yeah, I turned 24 years old. If anybody wanted to know, 24, born April 30th, 1999. Your boy is getting old. I feel old. My lower back feels old. That's for sure. My lower back feels like it's about 45, but it's okay. We're still getting it. We're still training. So other than that, I'm 20 days away from my triathlon. It's officially May, so it's time to officially start counting down. I guess I'm down 19 days now. So we getting it. We getting better with our progress. Starting to do a little more training. So I'm enjoying it. I'm liking it. If I like, so my goal is if I like the triathlon, what I want to do is I want to run a Ironman. If you don't know an Ironman, it's like the king of all triathlons. It's super long and super hard, and that's kind of what I want to do. Why do I want to do it? I really don't know why. I just want to kind of like push myself and see if I can do it. I like challenging myself. I don't do sports anymore. I've always played sports my whole life, all the way through college. So now I don't have nothing to like challenge me to work towards. So I think kind of doing the triathlon is kind of something to work towards, something that I enjoy. So we'll see if I like the little mini one that I'm running in. We'll see if I like it. I may do the Ironman. That's kind of my goal. That's what I want to do, but it's super far, so I don't even know if I can do it for real. If you're curious, it's an Ironman. You swim for 2.4 miles. You bike for it's either 112 or 118 miles. I think they have two different kinds. I think one of them is 112 and one's 118, something like that. It's over 100 miles as you bike. And then at the end, you run a marathon. So a marathon is 26.2 miles. And you do it all back to back. And you have 17 hours to complete the whole thing. So yeah, I know it's kind of crazy. But honestly, I just want to do it so I can say I did it. It's probably one of those things you would do one time and probably never do it ever again. But that'd be cool with me. So yeah, I'm thinking about it. We'll see. We'll see how I like this little mini one. And then we'll go from there. But yeah, that being said, that's enough about me. Let's talk about the podcast. I mean, let's answer those questions in the podcast. The first 25, I'm going to start off with just the questions about me in general, not necessarily about fitness. So that way we can kind of connect and get to know each other better. Yeah. All right. Well, those are the wrong questions. All right, let me go back up. All right, here we go. Number one, what is your name? Murphy James McCammon is my name. My Instagram name is Murphy Mag Fit. That's pretty much my handles on all my Instagram, so y'all can find me there. But yeah, where are you from? I am from Mobile, Alabama. If you don't know where that's at, it's like the very south of the state of Alabama. What do you do for work or school? Uh, for school, I graduated from Auburn University in supply chain management, but I currently do not work in supply chain anymore. I did for about a year and a half after school, but now I work in the construction industry. I am a assistant project manager for a project management company, and right now I'm currently working on building two hangars for a company called Airbus down in Mobile. Number four, what are your hobbies or interests? Well, first and foremost, fitness, obviously working out. That's what I enjoy. But second, I like to play disc golf and I like to play cornhole and just hanging out with friends, family. Things like getting outside, anything outside, I enjoy doing. Number five, what's your favorite book, movie, or TV show? Well, I don't read books, so I don't have a favorite book. Favorite movie? Man, that's hard. That's a hard one. Avatar? I think Avatar would probably be my favorite movie. That's a good one. That one and The Good Burger from my childhood. That's probably a good one too. A TV show probably got to be Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad is a good one. The Walking Dead. I love The Walking Dead. That's a good one too. Manifest. It's pretty good. It's one of the newer shows out. It's pretty good. I don't know. Prison Break. It was pretty good. I don't know. If I had to pick a favorite, I'd probably go with Breaking Bad. I don't know. That's tough. Number six. What's your favorite type of music or band? Well, I really listen to any kind of music, but my favorite kind of music is rap music for sure. So instead of picking a band, I would pick a rapper. I like NBA YoungBoy, uh, Lil Uzi Vert. I don't know. I like all of them. Number seven. Do you have any pets? Yes, I have a little pit bull lab mix. He's the cutest little thing ever. His name is Grover. We adopted him from the shelter almost a year ago now. So coming up on a year. He's awesome. He's a little weird. He's like I always say my dog is broke because he's not like a normal dog. He don't like to snuggle like normal dogs. He likes his personal space. Like he don't want to be up close to you. And it's kind of weird because like most dogs, they're all up in your face, all up in your lap. And he's the opposite. Like he don't want nothing to do with you really. But he loves being petted and stuff. But when you're sitting on the couch, he wants space. It's funny. I don't know. He's weird, and he don't like to play fetch. He don't play with toys like at all. We have a whole bin of toys for him. He don't play with them at all ever. So I always say he's broken, but we still love him. Do you have any siblings? This is number 8. Yes, I do. I have 4 brothers and 1 sister. I have 1 real brother, and then I have 2 half brothers, a step brother, and those are all on my dad's side. And then I have 1 sister that's on my mom's side. She's my half sister. And then of course I have like my real brother, so he's on both sides. Number 9, are you a morning person or a night owl? Definitely a morning person. I wake up at 4 a.m. every morning to go to the gym. So with that being said, I can't stay up late anymore like I used to. Back in high school and college, I would say I was a night owl. I would stay up all night, every night, just playing Fortnite and whatnot, doing young dumb stuff. Now I wake up at 4 a.m. every morning, so when it comes around 9 o'clock, I'm tired. I'm ready to get into bed. Number 10, what's your favorite type of food? Oh, well, if dessert counts, my favorite type of food is going to have to be ice cream. 100%. I love ice cream. That's my weakness. Other than that, like real food, I probably have to pick like steak or ribs. I really like ribs or wings. Ribs or wings probably my favorite. Number 11, do you have a favorite place you've traveled to? Well, I've only been out of the country twice. I went to the Bahamas and I went to St. Lucia. So I'm going to have to go with St. Lucia. That's probably my favorite. It was pretty cool. I went there on my honeymoon. It's just a tropical island in the Caribbean. So it's kind of like the Bahamas too. It's nice. They have beautiful beaches or beautiful water at the beach. Number 12, do you play any sports or have a favorite sport to watch? I do not play sports anymore. When I was in high school, I played baseball and football. And when I was in college, I was a cheerleader. But now my favorite sport to watch is by far football. I love football, Auburn football specifically. I don't really watch NFL that much. I will watch the Super Bowl, but during football season on Saturday, that's what I'm doing all day. I'm watching football. It don't matter who's playing. Number 13, what's your favorite outdoor activity? Playing disc golf. I love getting outside, getting in the sun, breaking a little sweat, enjoying it. So yeah. Number 14, what's your favorite way to relax? Uh, Favorite way to relax. Let's see. Favorite way to relax. I don't know. I guess just I don't really relax unless it's a rainy day. If it's nice outside, I'm trying to get outside and do something. I don't like being inside. But if I had to be inside because it's raining or something, I like to just sit on the couch and watch YouTube videos. That's really all I do. Number 15, do you have any hidden talents? Not for real. Uh, I guess you could. I don't know. That's hard. I'm pretty competitive, so like anything I do, I'm trying to win. So I'm pretty good at like pretty much anything I do. I'm not really good, but I'm pretty like decent at everything. So I don't know. I like to play cards a lot. Cards are fun. I'm pretty good at cornhole. If you hadn't ever played me at cornhole before, so that's pretty fun. I mean, I guess you could say that's a hidden talent. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Oh well, we'll go to the next one. Number 16. What's your biggest accomplishment so far? Probably marrying my wife. That's a pretty big accomplishment. We're about 6 months into our marriage, so it's been lit. We've been together since high school. We're high school sweethearts, so we've been dating about 7 years. Number 17. What's your biggest fear? My biggest fear is just regret. Like when I get old, just being regretful. I don't want to regret anything. So that's kind of why I do what I do now. That's why I do this podcast. That's why I make videos and things like that. Because I know once I get older, I'm going to regret not doing it because content is something that I enjoy. Like I love YouTube. I love watching YouTube videos and stuff. So if I'm gonna watch everybody else do it, I might as well do it myself too. And I've always wanted to do it since I was young, like make videos and stuff. So I knew if I didn't do it, I would regret it. So it's probably my biggest fear. Or 18. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? It'd be to fly. Duh. Like if you can fly, you can pretty much do anything. Number 19. What's your favorite quote or saying? My favorite quote is, and y'all have heard me say it before, you do not have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. All right, I'm taking a long time, so I'm gonna try to hurry this up. Try to go a little bit quicker. Number 20. What's something that people might be surprised to learn about you? Uh, might be surprised to learn about. That's tough. I guess you could say I'm very shy. Like y'all, if y'all watching my videos, y'all always hear me talking and stuff. But I'm actually very shy. Like if you see me in person, I'm not very outgoing. I'm very introverted. I'm probably not gonna come up to you and talk to you. Honestly, I just like to stick to myself and just be like, I don't know. I'm not very outgoing. Like so, if you know me in person, like you kind of know how I am. But if you just see me online, then you probably think I talk to everybody because I'm talking a lot on the video. But that's because I'm literally just sitting in front of a camera right now talking to myself. So it's not really that hard. So you get used to talking to the camera. It's a little different. What is your favorite season? Probably the fall. I hate being cold, so I don't like the winter, and I don't really like the summer because I get sunburned like crazy. So probably have to be the fall or autumn or spring, whatever you want to call it. 22. Are you an introvert or extrovert? I just answered this. I'm an introvert. 23. What's something you've always wanted to learn? Another language. I've always wanted to learn another language. Not I don't have a specific one, but I've always wanted to learn another one because pretty much everybody in the world speaks two languages, and for some reason, America decided that you don't need to learn two languages. So all I can speak is English, unfortunately. And I work with a lot of foreign people too, and they can all speak English, and it just makes me mad that I can't understand what they're saying when they talk to each other. So I just want to learn their language so I can understand. Like it bothers me. Next question, number 24. Do you have any favorite charities or causes you like to support? I would say like just mental awareness, especially for men, like men mental awareness or like veterans mental awareness, because I don't know, people I feel like men try to take on too much stuff and it kind of overwhelms them. And when they don't live up to that, they can kind of suffer from like mental problems a lot. So just like uh, like suicide, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So that's the cause that I like to support. Number 25. What are your goals for the future? Mm, One, to have kids. I want to have kids one day. Uh, to be financially free. I have to like be dependent paycheck to paycheck. Um, Other goals, I want to travel the world. Like, I would like to go to all 50 states in the United States, and then I would like to go. I don't really have a set goal for where I want to go, but I would like to travel as much as I can. Like, I want to go on at least one big trip, one big vacation, like pretty much every year or every other year, because it's pretty expensive to travel nowadays. All right, so that's 25 questions about me. So now let's do 25 fitness questions. We'll hop into those now. Number one, what is the best type of exercise for beginners? Honestly, for beginners, I say body weight exercises is the best way to start when you're first starting out, because your body's not used to doing anything at all. So as long as you just start doing something, it's going to work for you at the beginning. It's going to be harder than you think. Number two, how often should I work out? 3 to 4 days a week. When you're first starting out, 3 to 4 days a week is plenty. Can you do more? Yes, but you need to do something that you're actually going to stick to. You're probably not going to stick to any more than that when you first start out. How long should my workouts be? Anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour and a half. But I would suggest about an hour. An hour is a good place to start. It's a good it's a good distance. I mean, not distance. It's a good time for you to work out. You can do a lot in an hour. So I would suggest an hour. But you can get it done in 30 minutes too if you're getting the work in and getting out. You're not playing around your phone or anything. Number four, should I focus on cardio or strength training? 100% strength training. You should focus on strength training, period, no matter what your goals are. But with that being said, cardio is still good to do cardio too. But I would focus more on strength training than cardio. What are some good warm up exercises? For me, just to get my body warm, get my blood flowing. I just like to get on the treadmill or get on the elliptical or get on a spin bike. That kind of warms me up. And then I also like to use the little elastic bands and use those to stretch my shoulders out, stretch my chest out, things like that. So use the little elastic band. I'll tie one end to something, and then I'll just pull on it. It's hard for me to show you to explain it over the audio, but y'all know what I'm talking about. The elastic band. Number six, how can I improve my flexibility? Stretching, obviously. That's kind of an easy question. Just stretch, loosen up, uh, do arm, do before your workouts, you want to do a dynamic stretch, and then after your workout, you want to do a static stretch. Number seven, what is a proper form of a push-up? Okay, this is hard to do. If you're watching the video, you can I'll do my best to explain it over the audio. But basically, you want to get your arms just outside of shoulder width apart, or I like to tuck my arms in kind of close to my chest. I don't like to be out too wide, and I don't like to be too close. I like my arms to be kind of about shoulder width apart when I do my push-ups. And then obviously you want to keep your body straight. You want to be in a plank motion. You don't want your back arched or caved in. You don't want your legs bent. You don't want your head up or down. Keep your head in line, your spine in line with your back. And then you just let your body down all the way to the floor and then push up all the way until your arms are extended. That's the best I can explain it over audio. But yeah. What is the proper form of a squat? Same thing here. Legs just outside of hip width. Turn your toes out just a little bit, not too far, but you definitely don't want your toes facing in. I like to turn them out just a tad, and this helps me get lower, get more depth in my squat. You don't want your back arched in or out. You don't when you go down, lower your upper body and your lower body down together at the same time. You don't want one to go before the others. Don't bend your knees first and then bend your back over, or vice versa. You want to do your whole body should move together, down and up. Don't stick your butt way out. When you're standing up out of the squat, don't let your butt come up first and then your back. So everything should come up together. Then obviously you want to put the bar on your traps on your back. Some people do a low bar squat. Some people do a high bar. To me, it's kind of preference, whatever you prefer. Number 9, how can I tone my abs? Well, eat less, be in a calorie deficit, lose body fat. This is how you'll be able to see your abs better. Number 10, how can I improve my posture? Just being aware of your posture. When you're sitting in a chair, be aware. If you're slunched over, go ahead and stand up. Pull your shoulders back, kind of poke your chest out a little bit. Or when you pull your shoulders back, it'll make you kind of poke your chest out. So just be upright. Don't be hunched over. Don't be leaning back all the time. Stand up. I have one of those stand up desks at work. I like to stand up some while I'm at work or sit down. So switch it up. That's a good way. Number 11, what are the benefits of stretching? Not being so tight. Like, when you wake up, you can't even touch your toes. Stretching is good for getting your body in those positions that you need to do certain things. Like if you want to bend over and pick up something off the ground, you got to be flexible to be able to bend over and pick it up. So that's why it's good for stretching. I mean, there's plenty of reasons why stretching is good, but we're not going to go down that rabbit hole. Number 12, how can I prevent injuries while working out? Well, it goes back to the last question. You can stretch, you can warm up, you can practice the proper technique beforehand. So that way, when you do perform the lift, you know how to do it right and you don't hurt yourself. All right. Number 13, what are some good cooling down exercises? Cooling down, stretch, obviously. Do the same exercises but light weights. And then just some kind of cardio. Like I like throwing a little cardio at the end. Like run, do the elliptical, do the spin bike, walk on the treadmill. That's what I like to do at the end of my workouts. Number 14, how can I get rid of belly fat? Eat less food than your body burns in a day. Period. Eat less food, prioritize protein, work out, lift weights, do some cardio, and that's how you're gonna get rid of belly fat. You can't spot reduce belly fat. You just have to lose it all over your body, and it'll come off of your belly. Number 15, how can I build muscle? Weight training, resistance training, progressive overload. So start with a weight 1 week, do that weight for a week or two. Next week, add 2.5 to 5 pounds to that and do it all over again. And then each week, just keep adding weight, and that's how you'll get stronger. That's how you'll build muscle. So it's pretty simple. Just do resistance training 3 to 5 times a week, and you should build muscle if you're eating a balanced diet. Eat some protein. Number 16, what is the best time of the day to work out? The best time of the day to work out is the time of the day that you can actually go and work out. So it's going to be different for everybody. For me, that time is the morning. I love going in the morning. I can go before work, get it done, and don't have to worry about it after work. So I go in the morning. I suggest that you go in the morning. If you can go in the morning, go in the morning. No matter how early you got to wake up. I wake up at 4 a.m. so I can go to the gym. That's stupid early, in my opinion. Number 17, how much water should I drink before, during, and after a workout? I wouldn't really worry about how much you need to drink before or after your workouts. I would just focus on how much you need to drink in a day. You need to drink about 3 to 4 liters of water a day. So about a gallon, pretty much. So yeah, you need to be drinking a lot of water. Like you should be peeing all day long because you drink so much water. Number 18, what is the proper way to breathe during exercise? Well, you want to breathe in on the way down and breathe out on the way up. So breathe in on the eccentric part of the lift and breathe out on the concentric part. Yeah, I think I said that right. Yeah. So breathe in on the negative, breathe out on the positive. Number 19, how can I stay motivated to work out? You got to figure out your why, figure out your purpose, figure out what your goals are, write them down, create sustainable goals that you can hit. This will help you get motivated. Like if your goal is to lose 10 pounds, then you need to, that's what's going to motivate you is losing that 10 pounds. Or maybe your goal should be, I want to fit in my old pants, my old jeans that I used to wear. Like that's your goal. That's going to help you get motivated. Or maybe you have some kind of event coming up. Maybe you have your wedding coming up or something. That's what's going to motivate you. You need to look good in your wedding dress. That's going to motivate you. What are some good exercises for the back? Pull-ups. Hands down, pull-ups. These are the best. Like pull-ups and rows. Ooh, excuse me. Pull-ups and rows, that's all you need for the back. How can I improve my balance? You got to practice it. Do some isolation workouts, isolation exercises. It's going to help with your balance. So isolation is doing one leg at a time. I lost my spot. Oh, number 22. What are the benefits of yoga? So yoga, again, is kind of like stretching. So we kind of went over that already. And yoga is also kind of like a peaceful thing. It's kind of like meditating a little bit. So it's good for your mind and it's good for stretching. So I don't really know much about yoga. I've never done yoga for real. So that's about all I know about it. Number 23, what are the benefits of Pilates? Again, never done Pilates. Can't answer that. I really don't know. Number 24, what are the benefits of resistance training? Well, there's a ton of benefits of resistance training. You can get stronger. You can improve your bone density. You can improve your flexibility. I mean, there's all kinds of benefits. You can boost your metabolism. There's all kinds of benefits of resistance training. Number 25, how can I make my workouts more challenging? You can increase the weight. You can decrease your rest time. You can increase your reps. You can do rest pause training. You can add resistance bands. It's all kinds of ways to make it more challenging. So that was 25 fitness questions. Now let's go to 25 questions about me and my fitness journey. So number 1, what inspired you to start your fitness journey? Well, I first started working out freshman year of high school when I was working out weight training for sports. So I played baseball and football. So they pretty much made us work out, but that got me working out, and I just kind of fell in love with it. Number 2, what were your motivations for getting into fitness? It was sports. When I first started, I was small, skinny, little scrawny dude, and I needed to get stronger to be better at sports. So that's what got me into it. Number 3, was there a specific event or moment that led you to start your fitness journey? Not really a specific event or moment. It just goes back to me. I needed to get stronger for sport. I was small, wasn't that strong, and it's a proven fact that getting stronger helps in pretty much any sport you play. And some of my buddies already started working out before me, and they were already like bigger and stronger than me. So I wanted to be like them, obviously, because we were hanging out. So I wanted to get in the gym and work out with them. So that was another reason. Number 4, how did you get interested in fitness in the first place? Yeah, all these questions are kind of the same, but yeah, sports again, I guess. How did you get interested? I just kind of fell in love with fitness. Once I put on a little muscle mass, a little strength, I kind of just got hooked. Like I fell in love with it. It's fun. I enjoy it. It's like stress relief. So that's how I got interested in it. Number 5, did you have any specific goals when you started your fitness journey? Yeah, to get better at sports, to get stronger. I started in high school, so I didn't really have no like lifelong goals or nothing. I just wanted to get bigger and stronger. Number 6, was there a specific health concern that made you want to start exercising? When I very first started, no, I wasn't really concerned about health concerns. But as I've gotten older, uh, I've had some like family health issues. Like my grandma has real bad heart problems. So I mean, this is one to be concerned about. I don't know if it's a hereditary thing. Like I don't know if it's passed on from family member to family member, but only time will tell. So I'm gonna do what I can to prevent that for now. Number 7, did someone else in your life inspire you to start your fitness journey? Not my fitness journey, but somebody did inspire me to start posting about my fitness journey. So my mom kind of inspired me to start posting my fitness content because she went through a major weight loss journey in her life too, and she started posting about it online. It kind of got me want to do the same. So that's kind of how I started posting the videos and stuff. Right? Did you have a role model in your fitness industry? In the fitness industry, who inspired you? I really like Athlete X. Athlete X is a YouTuber. He's like what do you call it? He worked for the MLB teams. He's a sports I forget what you call it. Oh well, he's like a professional in the field. He's really good. If you hadn't ever heard of him, Athlete X, look him up on YouTube. He makes all kinds of educational videos. He's pretty good. So he's probably one of my favorites. Him, Jeff Nipper, all the usual YouTube guys. Number 9, did you experience a personal transformation that led you to start your fitness journey? I was a little scrawny kid and got put on some muscle pretty quick like and got strong pretty quick like. So I guess you could say that's a personal transformation. Number 10, did you feel like you needed to make a lifestyle change for your overall health? No, not at the time when I started. I was still young. I was still pretty healthy for the most part. I wasn't overweight or anything, and I played sports, so I was always being active. So I wasn't really like unhealthy at that time. Number 11, did you feel self-conscious about your body and want to make changes? At that time, no, but now, yeah, I do. Uh, when you get today's day and age, start posting online, you see all these crazy physiques online, and obviously you compare yourself to them, and you want to look like them. So I get sometimes I get body dysmorphia, and I want to be like all these people I see online, but I can't. I'm not on the juice. I don't have the genetics that they have, but I've come to learn over time that you can't compare yourself to some of these people, because some of these people online are just genetic gods. Like, they're just freaks, and I'll never look like them no matter what I do. So I've just come to accept that. Number 12, did you want to increase your energy levels or improve your mood? Yeah, obviously. Working out wakes me up, gets me going, improves energy levels, gets me in the right state of mind. So gets my mood right at the beginning of the day. So yeah. Number 13, did you have a specific event like a wedding or vacation that motivated you to start working out? No wedding or vacation, but I would say the event would be sports. When I first started, uh, when I think I was 14 years old when I started. Yeah. Did you want to improve your athletic performance in a specific sport? Yes, baseball and football. Number 15, did you want to challenge yourself physically and mentally? Yes, I still do that today. Obviously, it's a physical challenge, but it's also a huge mental challenge to get up early in the morning, get to the gym and work out every single day. All right. Number 16, did you want to improve your body composition, such as losing fat or gaining muscle? Yes, I wanted to gain muscle size, strength. I was small when I first started working out. I think I was about 115 pounds. I was probably like 5'6", maybe. So I gained a lot of muscle since then. I've gotten a little bit taller. I'm 5'9" for reference. I'm still not that tall. Pretty average height, and I weigh about 170. So I put on a substantial amount of size since first started working out. Number 17, did you want to improve your cardiovascular health? Yes, I actually like doing cardio. I enjoy doing it. I've been doing a lot of cardio lately because I'm doing the triathlon. So I've been doing a lot of running and a lot of cycling, and I've actually come to like it. You always hear people say they get that runner's high. So yeah, I definitely get the runner's high, and I enjoy it. 18, did you want to reduce stress and improve your mental health? Yes, of course. Life can be stressful. Everybody knows this. Mental health is a huge problem nowadays that people don't like to talk about, but it's a huge problem and it needs to be talked about more. A lot of people go through mental health problems and they're too scared to speak up about it. And I think people need to be more willing and more open to talk to others about their problems. It'll really help them more than they realize. Like, see a counselor, get some help. It's not Nobody's gonna make fun of you for getting help. I encourage you to do that. Number 19, did you want to improve your flexibility and mobility? Yes, I think flexibility and mobility is huge, especially as you get older in life. Like right now, I'm still kind of young, so it's not really a big problem now. But as you get older, you start to lose this flexibility. So you need to practice it so you can maintain that. Because if you don't use something over time, you'll like lose that if you don't use it. Do you want to increase your overall fitness level? Yeah, I work on that every day. So I mean, I would consider myself pretty fit now. But yeah, of course, I always want to improve overall fitness level. Number 21, did you want to set a good example for your children or loved ones? I don't have any children, but yeah, I want to set a good example for my loved ones. Um, there's a lot of people in my family are overweight, so I would love to help them out. Let them lose weight or help them lose weight or inspire them to lose weight. Um, but I'm a firm believer of you can't help somebody that don't want to be helped. So number 22, did you want to feel more confident and comfortable in your own skin? Yeah, of course. This is a big one. Lack self confidence, being short, small, skinny, you get picked on for these things, the older brother bullies you, things like that. So obviously I wanted to get bigger, stronger, so I feel more confident in my own skin. 23, did you want to make a positive change in your life? Yes, for sure. I want to not only want to make a positive change in my life, but also in others. I want to inspire others to take on fitness, take on more challenges, to strive for their goals, no matter what it is, fitness or not. It could be your career goals, your family goals, whatever. Number 24, did you want to meet new people and make new friends through fitness? Oh, yeah, of course. You meet all kinds of people in the gym. That's the one thing I love about the gym is There's people from every walks of life in the gym. Male, female, old, young, middle-aged, white, black, you name it. Everybody's in the gym. So there's all kinds of different personalities in there. And you can always talk to somebody and learn something new or have a conversation that might impact your day. You never know where the next conversation is going to go, or you never know how you may impact somebody's day in the gym. So I love meeting new people in the gym. I don't really talk to people as much as I should, but I normally keep my headphones in and kind of do my own thing. But with that being said, when you're in there every day at the same time every day, you're going to run into the same people pretty much every day. So eventually it's going to lead to a conversation at one point. Number 25, did you want to challenge yourself and push your limits? Yeah, I like doing this. I always like to do something like for me right now, what I'm doing is triathlon. That's how I'm challenging myself because you get tired of doing the same thing over and over again. So you want to do something new. So you try different things. So that's what I did. I just randomly signed up for a triathlon one day and it's been super hard training, but I've actually like enjoyed the process and I can't wait to actually be able to get to do it, to see the results of what I've been working for the past few months. All right. So that was 25 questions about my fitness journey. Then we're going to hop back into another 25 questions about just general fitness questions. So we'll go back to number 26. What are some good exercises for the arms? Bicep curls, tricep extensions, uh, overhead tricep extensions, cable push downs, hammer curls, crossbody hammer curls, cable hammer curls. Yeah. Number 27. What are some good exercises for the legs? Squats, deadlifts, Romanian deadlifts, Bulgarian split squats, calf extensions. 28. How can I reduce stress through exercise? Simply just exercising, like just weightlifting, cardio, like that's gonna help you reduce stress. I would do resistance training 3 to 5 days a week, and that's gonna help you reduce your stress. 29. What is the best way to warm up before lifting weights? Hop on a treadmill for 5 to 10 minutes, or an elliptical, or a spin bike. Get your body, like get your heart rate up, get your blood flowing. It's gonna help you warm up. Or use a resistance band and do some quick little stretches with it. Number 30. How can I track my progress in my workouts? We're in 2023. Use an app. There's an app for everything nowadays. You can log your workouts in the app. You can put how many sets, reps, rest time. You can put all that in there, and it'll literally give you like graphs and show you your progress and all that kind of stuff. There's plenty of paid options out there, but also there's some free ones. So just play around with them and see which one you like. Number 31. What is a proper way to lift weights? Well, the proper way to do it is by doing the correct technique, I guess you would say. Every lift has a certain technique you should be doing. You need to practice these techniques. Start really lightweight when you're first starting out until you get the technique down, because if not, you will get hurt. Especially when you put a lot of weight on there, you will hurt yourself. And then you got to start back from square one. So just get the technique right from the get-go, and then you won't have to worry about this. 32. What is the difference between free weights and machines? Basically, free weights is a weight that you can literally pick up and move it around. And machine, obviously, it's stationary. You don't move the machine. It stays in one spot, and you just move some kind of lever. Free weights are like barbells, weight plates, dumbbells. These are free weights. I guess they're called free weights because you can move them freely wherever you want to. Like you can take them from one side of the gym to the other. A machine, you can't just pick up a machine and move it from one side of the gym to the other. Machines are all going to be stationary, and you're going to move some kind of lever. Number 33. How can I avoid overtraining? Follow a structured routine. Get a program. Hire a personal trainer. Do something, and they're going to know. If like a good way to know if you're overtraining is if you're sore. Like if you're sore, you're not necessarily overtraining, but if you're sore, that means don't train that muscle again. So like don't do chest. The next day you're super sore, and then go train chest again. Like that's overtraining. You're not gonna do your chest any good. Like it's not gonna benefit you. So don't do that. Like if you're sore, take a day off. That's the best way to avoid overtraining. Period. Like if your body's not sore, then you're probably good to train again. Number 34. How long should I rest between sets? It really depends on what exercise you're doing, but I would say anywhere from like 60 to 90 seconds. That's a good place to stay. Number 35. How can I prevent muscle soreness? Well, one, the more you work out, like over time, your muscles would just kind of adapt to being sore, so you won't get as sore like the more you work out. But ice is a good way to reduce soreness. Stretching is a good way to reduce soreness. Foam rolling is a good way to reduce soreness. 36. What are some good exercises for the chest? Bench press, dumbbell bench press, chest flies, uh, incline, decline. These are all good chest exercises. 37. How can I improve my running endurance? Practice running. That's pretty simple. Probably run 3 times a week, and over time you'll just get and push yourself a little bit further. Like run a little bit further every time, and you'll get better. Like you'll improve your distance. Number 38. How can I improve my sprinting speed? When it comes to sprinting, obviously sprinting is going to improve your speed, but also like working out, like you need your legs to be strong. You need to practice sprinting. There's a certain technique that you have to do if you're trying to sprint. Like there's a certain way to run. You should hire a speed coach, practice your agility, practice your get offs, all this. That's going to help when it comes to sprinting. And get your legs strong. Do some squats. It's gonna make you faster. Do some power cleans. You need to increase like your explosiveness. 39. How can I improve my cycling performance? The obvious answer is go out there and cycle. Do it a couple times a week, and you'll get better. But we have a Peloton. I really enjoy my Peloton, and it has like classes on there, and they'll have a coach, and they'll literally like tell you what to do, and they'll have a class for you. So that's how I like to do the cycling. Yeah, it's kind of expensive, but you can look up a YouTube video of a cycling class and just do it on your bike. It's that simple. Number 40. How can I improve my swimming technique? Just practicing, hire a coach, watch YouTube videos. This is what I've been doing. I've never had a coach or swam before ever in my life. So what did I do? I went to YouTube and I watched videos on how to swim. And then after that, just you got to practice it. I mean, it's pretty simple. There's no like tricks or technique. There's no shortcuts around it. You just got to do it. 41. What are some good exercises for the shoulders? My favorite, lateral raises. And then you got just overhead dumbbell press, overhead barbell press, front raise. Those are good shoulder exercises. Also Arnold press. That's a good one too. 42. What are the benefits of high intensity interval training? That you can get a really good workout in a short amount of time. You can improve your cardiovascular. You can burn a lot of calories in a short period of time. Yeah, you can get in shape. So 43. What is the best type of cardio for weight loss? Honestly, just walking. Walking is probably the best because it's the most sustainable. It's the less taxing on your body, and it's something that you probably enjoy doing. Like most people don't mind walking, but they hate running or something to that effect. So walking is probably going to be the best. You may just have to walk a little bit longer. 44. How can I burn more calories than my workouts? Just increase your intensity. Like take less rest time in between sets. Do more weights. Do more reps. Do more exercises. Add in some cardio. So yeah, that's some ways you can burn more calories. Or a little trick that I like to do is walk around the gym in between each set. So like if you do a gym, sorry, I can't talk. If you do a set, as soon as you're done doing the set, instead of just sitting there until your next set, like get up, take a little lap around the gym, just walking, and then come back and then do your next set. I like to do that. That's how I get extra steps in throughout my day. Is I do it when I'm working out. 45. What is a proper way to do a pull up? This one's gonna be kind of hard to explain. I like to have my arms out wider than shoulder width. Keep my body straight. I don't cross my legs or anything. I like to keep my body straight, keep them tight. Squeeze your core, squeeze your abs, and literally just pull your chest to the bar, and then lower yourself back down. That's pretty much all I can say. I would have to show you how to do it rather than tell you. Number 46. How can I improve my grip strength? You can do farmer carries, so just holding dumbbells in your hand and walking across the gym, or you can hold anything. Do going back to pull-ups. You do pull-ups. This is going to increase your grip strength. Don't use like straps or anything in the gym to help you, because that's not going to help your grip strength. If you want to get your grip strength stronger, then honestly just training in the gym is going to improve your grip strength, because you're pulling on heavy weights and stuff. So yeah, you can do forearm exercises. This will help your grip strength. But honestly, uh, farmer carries are probably a good go-to. 47. How can I improve my jumping ability? Squats. Do some squats. Do some power cleans. Do some lunges. Improve like your leg strength, and then obviously doing like jumping exercises. So do the high jump. Do box jumps. Do some one-legged jumps. Things like that. 48. What are some good exercises for the glutes? Uh, Squats, and then glute bridges. Glute bridges are a good one. Or hip thrust. Hip thrust is probably my favorite. 49. What are some good exercises for the hamstrings? My favorite is the RDL, so the Romanian deadlift. That's a good hamstring. And then you also have the seated leg curl or the standing leg or the lying leg curl. So those are some good hamstrings workouts. And last but not least, number 50. What are some good exercises for the quads? Squats. You already know the answer. Squats. These are good for the quads. Or you can do leg extensions, lunges. Those are going to be good for the quads. So there you have it. That was 100 questions. I know this podcast is really long. I kind of figured it would be that long. I try to answer them fast, but I wanted to do something cool for my birthday, so we did 100 questions. So if you stuck around this long, I appreciate you. Leave me a like. Yeah, if you stayed around this long, you're a real one. You a G. I appreciate it. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me today. Until next time, we'll see y'all next week, next Monday. I don't know what we're gonna do yet for the podcast, but we'll see. If you have any ideas, message me, DM me, follow me on Instagram. Shameless plug. Yeah, and we'll talk about it on the podcast. I always need good ideas to talk about on the podcast. So if you got a good idea or if you got a question, let me know. I'd love to answer it for you. Or if you just need any help, DM me. I'd love to give you some advice and see if I can help you. But yeah, that's all I got for y'all today. Thanks for hanging out with me. Peace, love, protein. We out.